Semedo cuts it to Luis Suarez, who takes a brilliant touch. Look at the strength from Suarez. That is sensational from Barcelona. From the pass Messi made to Semedo, from the brute strength of Luis Suarez, that goal. Oh, Messi, big chance for Leo Messi. He is onside. Here's Messi. And Leo Messi scores in extra time to give us a 2-0 lead over Huesca. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to the 4th episode of the Barcelona Career Mode series. Last episode we kickstarted La Liga and things are going pretty well for us. We won all 3 of our games in the previous episode, scoring 7 goals in the process. Today's episode though, it's all about the Champions League. We'll be kicking off our Champions League season and I'm so excited for that against PSV as well. Let's hope we can of course start off the Champions League with a win. You guys know the aim of this series is to lift that trophy, so let's hope we can start things off on a good note. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on this video. Let's shoot for 1,000 likes for an episode tomorrow. You guys of course smashed out yesterday's like target as well, so here's another one for you. 1,000 likes, an episode tomorrow. Up to you guys. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. I'm sure you guys are aware by the sound of my voice that I'm still a bit ill, so no face cam today. Hopefully I'll be back to normal very soon so we can resume with the face cam videos on this series. Alright guys, now time for a press conference. If you guys want to get involved with the press conferences, make sure to leave your questions in the comment section below. I try and answer about 3 questions every single episode. First question, do you think the title race will be easier with Ronaldo having left Real? How do you think Real Madrid will fare? First of all, Real Madrid have done a decent job of strengthening their side in this series. They've brought in Falcao, who's already scored a couple of goals, Balotelli as well, which is interesting. Apart from that, they've got Vinicius Jr., who's got very high potential in game, and even defensively they've strengthened a bit, and it does look like they've got a solid squad. And also they've started out the season very strong, as they also have won all 3 of their games, so I guess they will be competing for the league title with us, which is of course not good, but I guess it's going to be fun competing and hopefully beating them as well. I really think they'll be doing good this season. Alright, the next question is a bit of an interesting one as it answers a couple of good things. What national side would you like to coach for the Copa 2019? This basically answers that yes, I am going to be taking up an international management offer, and yes, we're going to be doing a mini series on the Copa America 2019, which is actually playable in FIFA 19 career mode. So we'll wait for an offer from a team like Argentina. That's my first choice. If we don't get it from Argentina, I'll just pick a team like Brazil or something like that, and hopefully we do get international management offers, because I certainly think it'll be fun playing through the Copa America 2019. Alright guys, final question for the day. Do you think Atletico are a bigger threat in La Liga than Real Madrid? So far, based on results so far, the first 3 games of the season, probably not, because Atletico Madrid are struggling in 11th place. As you guys can see, they've only 3 points, which means they're not really gelling well, and hopefully that's a good thing for us, because Atletico dominating would cause us more problems. But so far it looks like Valencia are going to be the 3rd side who are going to compete with us. They've also won their first 3 games, but it's too early on in the season. We never know how the other teams are going to perform. But so far it looks like Barca, Madrid and Valencia are going to challenge for the league title. Alright guys, that is it for today's press conference. Well, there you go. Leo Messi wins player of the episode. Now, there was a bit of controversy in the comment section of the previous episode saying that Messi's just going to win it every time he's in the vote. I know that, guys. There's a bit of an issue here. Whenever we put a popular player in the vote for the player of the episode, most of the time that player just wins because he's a fan favorite like Messi. I can actually put Messi in the vote without him even playing the games and he'll probably still win the vote. Do you guys have any solutions for this? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm actually thinking of removing the vote altogether and just deciding myself, because I feel that'll be more accurate. Or also just looking through comments, sensible comments, and deciding that way, because the vote kinda seems broken. I'll still be continuing it until we of course decide through of course your feedback and suggestions. It's your career mode as much as mine, so if you guys have any suggestions to improve it, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. But Messi does win it this time with a couple of goals, an assist and a man of the match performance. As I've talked about this before, in this series I really want to try and use the youth academy and bring in some talented players from there. And I thought, you know what, let's try and use the Scout a Future Star thing, which gives us a really good talent. And we're going to do that. I asked you guys and most of you guys seemed pretty okay with it. So I'm eager to find out what kind of a player we can get through the Scout a Future Star in like a couple of weeks. Real Sociedad versus Barcelona away from home at the Estadio de Anoeta. Yes guys, the Anoeta is finally in the game, which is so nice. Of course, it's a stadium where Barcelona have struggled, so I'm expecting a really tough game from Real Sociedad, and hence why I've gone with a very strong team. Even though we've got Champions League action midweek, we cannot take Real Sociedad for granted. They've got a good squad with some talented players, and we'll need the full force of Barcelona to try and get all 3 points from this game. So I've gone with a strong team. Let's see how we fare against Real Sociedad. This is it, the Anoeta. It does look pretty gorgeous in game, but I think in real life the Anoeta has been changed a little. I think they've moved like the fans this. Alright, so this is the Anoeta. Does look pretty gorgeous, but I think in real life they made a bit of a change to the Anoeta. Like the stands have been moved towards the pitch, which is of course great for the fans of Real Sociedad. It looks like in game we still have the old version of the Anoeta, which is a bit disappointing. Player to watch in this game, of course, it just has to be Leo Messi, who scored a brace in his last game. Let's hope he can continue scoring for us in La Liga. Here we go, Coutinho playing in midfield. Out wide to Luis Suarez, and Real Sociedad defensively don't seem that strong. Big chance for Suarez. Suarez, who's been brilliant so far in this series, gets the shot off. Blocked from one of the Real Sociedad defenders. Oh no, he literally destroyed me there. Oyarzabal, the number 10, puts in a cross. This is not looking good. Thankfully, Coutinho was there to clear the ball away, but Oyarzabal down that left flank is causing me a lot of problems. Well guys, that is it for the first half. As expected, this game here at the Anoeta isn't going to be a cakewalk. Real Sociedad are passing and moving the ball around really well. We're kind of struggling to create chances. Hopefully the second half will be a bit better. I'd love to get 3 points from this fixture. Fine Suarez. Now back to Messi. Here we go on the attack. Messi. Oh, Messi still wins it back. Messi shoots. Messi scores. We got so lucky there with a couple of weird touches and animations, but Leo Messi does convert. He's now scored in back-to-back games for us in La Liga, which is brilliant. The finish shot was perfect from Leo there. Look at that. So weird there that he received the ball back. What were the Real Sociedad defenders doing? They literally cost themselves a goal there. But Messi does brilliantly to convert as we lead 1-0. Busquets sees Messi. Messi heads this one to Suarez. Now it's Rakitic. Oh, he couldn't get the shot away, but Coutinho finesses it. Coutinho gets the shot again, and Coutinho, this time with his left foot, does put the ball into the back of the net. What a weird goal again. This game has been a game of weird goals. I mean, it took like a couple of deflections for the ball to get to Coutinho's path, and then he just smashed it in with his weak foot. And look at that again, like, oh, so unlucky there for the Real Sociedad defenders to concede that, but I will take it. We got really lucky here at the Anoeta. Here goes Ousmane Dembele, whose pace has been causing them problems all game long. Now Luis Suarez, can he get the shots off? Yes, he can. Luis Suarez scores as well. He's just been on fire. I think he's scored now in every La Liga game bar one, which is crazy. I think he's on like 4 goals now in La Liga. And that finish again. Luis Suarez, the fact that we were thinking about selling him is just... it's just painful because he's not going anywhere, at least for now. What a striker he is. Great finish as well. Well, we may be conceding now, and there you go. That was a great attempt from, I think, Ruben Pardo. I'm not even sure who took the shot there, but good shot and good goal, to be honest. Nothing Ter Stegen could do there, as they do get themselves a consolation goal. Yes, it was Ruben Pardo who got the shot off. Well guys, there you have it. Big win for us in La Liga, making it 4 wins out of 4, which is brilliant. Leo Messi, Luis Suarez and all the usual performers were brilliant in this one. Unfortunately, we did concede late on, but away from home at the Anoeta, getting a 3-1 win, I genuinely can't complain. Great result for the club. Well, this has happened again, this time for Sergio Roberto, as Man United have activated his release clause of £59.5 million. Tell you what, to sell Sergio Roberto for that amount of money, I think it's a good deal, but I don't want to sell him right now, at least, without, of course, taking your suggestions and all into account. So what we're going to do now is renew his contract and offer him a better contract because, yeah, we do want to keep him, at least for now. Alright, so this is the contract I'm offering Sergio Roberto, £165,000 per week and a £600,000 signing bonus. I think that is a very good contract. Let's see what he comes back and says. And there you go, that is a fair offer. Roberto's agent and himself are pretty happy with the deal. And we have re-signed Sergio Roberto, so he won't be joining Man United. It is time to celebrate as Real Madrid have dropped points for the first time this season. They have drawn a game which is brilliant for us, as now we are league leaders with 12 points. Also, that goal we did concede against Real Sociedad was the first goal we've conceded this season, so we've actually been pretty good defensively in La Liga. I guess that's got to do with the likes of PK and Umtiti being brilliant. But anyways, enough of all the La Liga talk. It's Champions League action, guys, and I'm so excited for this. Barcelona versus PSV. I'm really hoping we can start out with a win because of the fact that in our group we've got tough teams like Inter and Spurs, and we can easily drop points against them, so we've got to try and get the best possible result against PSV away from home. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, I have made a few changes to the team because of fitness reasons and also tactical reasons. First of all, De Jong and De Ligt are starting this one because it's against PSV, and the fact that both De Jong and De Ligt have experience in, of course, the Eredivisie, it kind of makes sense starting them, so that's exactly what I've done. Also, I'm giving Malcolm and the likes of Arthur a chance, Semedo as well, to, prove themselves. Let's see how things work. It's still a very strong team, and I'm really expecting us to perform well and get the result, but this is the Champions League. Anything can happen. Oh guys, this is it. Champions League football, and I'm so hyped for this game. Look at all the Champions League graphics and all. It just looks so epic. PSV versus Barcelona. Can't wait for kickoff. The anthem as well, it's just brilliant. I really like the fact that EA have included the Champions League in career mode this year. Yes, EA could have added a lot more features, and hopefully there will be a lot more features in FIFA 20, but for now, I love the fact that we've got the Champions League in career mode, the anthem and all that good stuff. Captain Messi, of course, leading the team out. Let's get the job done here. Arthur finds Malcolm. This is where we can really cause PSV problems with the pace. Look at Malcolm. He took a bit of a tumble, but it's worked out well. Malcolm crosses it into Luis Suarez, who volleys it, but come on. Suarez, you've got to be scoring those. We know how good he is with volleys and all that, but couldn't convert this time. Oh no, PSV causing me problems now. This is not looking good. They may have a chance here. They've played it out wide. What a chance for them. Thankfully, Ter Stegen makes the save, and that we've not still cleared it yet. I genuinely don't know what was happening there, but De Jong thankfully misses. It's been an electrifying game so far with chances at both ends. De Jong does so well, Messi. Now Malcolm, what a chance for the Brazilian. Malcolm gets the shots off, but the keeper comes out and makes a good save. But on the cross, it's Messi. Couldn't convert. Why did he take a header from there? I don't know, but what a chance wasted. Suarez. Now Rakitic back to Luis Suarez. Suarez finesses it. Oh my days, Luis Suarez. This guy is unreal. What a strike from Luis Suarez. The finesse shot of dreams, as this is our first goal in the Champions League. Rakitic with the assist, but this was all Luis Suarez. That's a typical Suarez finesse shot, and it looked so good in game as we take the lead against PSV in the Champions League. Oh no, PSV, now it's Lozano. We know how good he is. He's a player we actually wanted to sign, but we couldn't. Lozano, they're trying to put in a cross. Thankfully, we got it away. We've got to be careful of Lozano's pace. It's time for me to bring on Arturo Vidal for Rakitic, because Rakitic's stamina is going down. Plus, I feel like at this stage of the game, the strength and physicality of Vidal will certainly come in use. Now, De Jong. Brilliantly done. Now Luis Suarez is through. I think he's onside. Here's Luis Suarez with another opportunity, and Suarez just cannot be stopped in this Barca career mode as he scores another goal. A brace for Luis Suarez against PSV. This guy is an absolute monster. De Jong gets himself an assist as well on his Champions League debut with Barca. That one was a really good finish. Hit the post and went in. Suarez is just a beast. Suarez. Now Messi. Messi finesses it. Messi finesses it. There you go. Leo Messi with the finesse shot to make it 3-0. Luis Suarez picks up the assist for this as well. That was a brilliant finish, and it's nice to see Messi get on the Champions League score sheet, getting himself his first Champions League goal of the season. Took 2 attempts though there to score, but there you go. He does manage to put it into the back of the net. Arturo Vidal chips it for Leo Messi. Look at that control from Messi. Messi, what a chance. Messi on his left foot goes for the finesse shot again, and Messi within 5 minutes has scored a brace as well. Looks like there's a bit of an internal competition between Luis Suarez and Messi. who can score the most goals in the Champions League, as it looks like. Messi with a brilliant goal as well. Look at that pace, look at the control, and then the finesse shot, absolutely perfect, as it's 4-0 against PSV. I think this was the scoreline in real life as well, so nice to be replicating that. Oh, a lot of space for Lionel Messi. Maybe this is his chance to score a hat-trick, as here goes Messi. Oh, that's a bad challenge. He gets taken down. That's got to be a penalty, and it is. It's a chance for Leo Messi to score a hat-trick against PSV. I have no idea what PSV have done towards the end of this game. They've wasted chances, they've conceded chances. It's been all chaos for them, but a great chance for Leo Messi to, of course, score his hat-trick. Come on, guys. Can we get Messi a hat-trick in this game? I hope so. I'm going to be careful with this. I'm using the trainer, and there you go. It's actually worked as Messi scores his third goal of the game. 5-0 away from home in our first Champions League game. It's against PSV. I know it's a weak opposition, but it's great to be scoring 5 and of course getting our first win in the Champions League. And that is that first Champions League game of the season. 3 points secured, a hat-trick for Messi, a brace for Suarez as Messi picks up the Champions League match ball. 5 attempts, 3 goals. This literally is like what happened in real life. Messi scored a hat-trick as well against PSV. So things are going pretty well for us in this series. And let's just push on from here and keep getting the results. Alright, that is match day 1 done and dusted for the Champions League. We picked up our final win against PSV. At the same time, even Spurs got themselves a win 2-1 against Inter Milan. And this group now looks really interesting. I'm eager to see what happens in the future, but for now it's time for the Catalan derby against Girona at home. I'm not sure if they're doing well in La Liga. Not bad, you know, in 9th place. 2 wins, 2 losses for a club like Girona. That's brilliant. Let's hope we can keep our perfect record in La Liga intact by getting ourselves the win against Girona. Alright guys, this is the team that I've gone for against Girona. Most of the team is pretty much all first team players, except maybe Semedo. You can make an argument for him though. But I'm also giving Carlos Alenia his debut, his series debut, and I'm excited to see what he can offer to this team. You guys know I really want to focus on youth development in this series, and this seems the kind of game where we can actually give maybe 1 or 2 youngsters a chance to showcase their talents, and exactly why Carlos Alenia has made the team. Let's hope he can prove his worth to the club in this game. Time to kick things off. Now Luis Suarez. Oh, doesn't there. Still Suarez. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh, Suarez still might get there. Alenia. Now Leo Messi. What a chance for Messi to score. Brilliant driven shot from Messi as he scores once again. I think in this episode Leo Messi has scored in every single game as we make it 1-0 against Girona. Solid finish, and it's the youngster Carlos Alenia who gets himself the assist, which is really nice to see. Oh no, Girona on the attack. Oh, that's poor defending from me, but thankfully they missed that chance. Stuani, I think, with the opportunity there. I kind of expected him to score. Thankfully, he missed. Might be able to find Messi once again. Does so successfully. Now back to Alenia. Brilliant pass to Ousmane Dembele. Oh my god, how has he missed that? That would have been such a good goal. And Alenia, who's having a brilliant game so far. I'm really glad that I've started him in this one. Now Coutinho. Coutinho gets it on his right foot. Goes for the finesse shot. Ah, just wide. Kind of trying to get that typical Coutinho goal, because we haven't really scored a typical Coutinho goal in this series, so would have been nice to score that. Coutinho. Oh, look at the strength from Phil. Coutinho shoots it so well, but the keeper gets down and makes the save. I used the timed finishing there and timed it perfectly, but good save from the Girona keeper. I am making a couple of changes for the remainder of this game. Arturo Vidal comes on for Alenia. Brilliant debut though from Alenia. He's a top talent, and I think he's going to be a great player for us in the future. Also going to bring on Werner instead of Luis Suarez. Haven't really played with Werner in this episode, so let's give him a run. And there you go, 1-0 up so far. Let's hope we can hold on or potentially add to this scoreline. Oh no, this is not looking good. Jordi Alba kind of got exposed there. Big chance for our opponents. It's Christian Stuani who gets the shots off. And tell you what, that was a decent attempt from him. Oh, brilliant pass to Jordi Alba there from Felipe Coutinho. Alba somehow gets caught up there, which is a bit annoying, but Dembele does get there. Cut back into Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho finesses it, but keeper makes the save. Alright guys, there you go, the Catalan derby in the bag. We pick up the 3 points. This was actually a difficult game, I'm not gonna lie. We struggled to, score more goals. I mean, yes, we scored the 1 goal, but apart from that, it was tough breaking down their defense, and their keeper was solid. But most importantly, 3 points secured, and it was Messi who got himself the goal. I thought I'd show you guys the stats of our players before we end off today's episode. Our top scorer right now is Leo Messi with 10 goals, which is nice to see. Suarez with 9, Coutinho with 5, Malcolm with a couple, Dembele and Vidal with 1 as well. No one else has scored apart from them. In terms of assists, we've got a lot of players in here. Messi with 4, Dembele with 3, Rakitic as well with 3, Suarez, Semedo, Artur. It's so confusing pronouncing this guy's name. Artur, I'll try and, stick to it. Vidal with a couple as well. Busquets with a couple. De Jong, Alenia as well with an assist each. Nice to see so many players involved in creating chances for everyone. Apart from, stats, let's take a look and see which players have actually gone up in their overalls. So we've got Miranda, who's gone up by 2, Alenia and Puig as well, which is great to see. Really nice to see Puig be 70 rated now. He's gone up in quite a few of his stats, which is great. Coutinho, Citizen, Dembele, De Ligt and Grimaldo all also have gone up by 1, which is again brilliant. Hopefully no downgrades in overalls. Thankfully so far no downgrades in overalls, which is brilliant to see. Before we end off today's episode, it's time for you guys to vote again for your informed player of the episode. And, well, same nominations as last time. Luis Suarez has again been brilliant this episode. And Leo Messi, what can I say about him? A hat-trick as well in this episode. You guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. Well, perfect way to end off the episode. Top of the league, 15 points, which is absolutely brilliant. Celta and Madrid, they are chasing us with 13 points each. Real Betis complete the top 4, but they of course have a game in hand, so pretty interesting that. Next episode though seems to be a pretty exciting one, because we've got Inter Milan, which is going to be such a huge game. I'm so excited for that. Bilbao as well at home, that could be challenging. And the next episode is going to be a lot of fun. I think we'll find out who our, scout a future star player is as well, which again is super exciting. But also wanted to talk a bit about tactics. You would have noticed that I barely switched tactics in this episode. Yes, I've got like 2 other formations ready to go, a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3 false 9. But honestly, this 4-3-3 formation is so good in game that I can't find a reason to switch from it. Of course, as as time goes by and we probably will get exposed at some point, we'll then switch our formation. But right now, I'm loving using the 4-3-3. But that is it, guys, for today's episode. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. And if you guys are, make sure to smash that like button. As I said, 1,000 likes and you guys get an episode tomorrow as well. So make sure to go down there and drop a like on this video. And if you're watching my content for the first time ever, make sure to subscribe so you stay up to date with the channel and get notified whenever I do upload. I'll see you guys next time.